tried my cutting mat and felt that silver thing. I looked down at the carpet like, what are you doing there? That pin just laid there gleaming with a cold and evil stare. I said, now listen, needle, I have treated you with grace. I brought you fancy cushions, gave you a velvet place. But somewhere in the shadows by the fabric and the thread, a sewing room rebellion was quietly being led. The scissors looked suspicious, the seam ripper turned away. The rotary cutter whispered, not today, but someday. And deep down in the carpet with the patience of a thief, 1,000 tiny weapons were plotting underneath. Pins hiding in the carpet, waiting on my feet. Pins hiding in the carpet, sneaky little beasts. I know you're down there laughing, I know you've got a plan. I came to sew a table runner, not survive the sharp object clan. Hiding in the carpet, oh I see what this is. This ain't a craft room anymore. This is war with sewing business. I found one in the hallway, then one beside the stairs. One was in the laundry room, just lying there with flair. One followed me to breakfast, one waited by the sink. I swear one moved 3 inches when I only turned to blink. My husband said, you dropped them. I said, that's what they want you to believe. He said, maybe vacuum? I said, you sweet naive. The bobbins rolled in circles, the clips lined up in rows. The thimbles sat there watching me like everybody knows. The pins had left the pin cushion, the needles had gone rogue. The whole house felt like enemy land with cotton overload. I backed up toward the doorway with terror in my eyes, then stepped onto a straight pin in a very rude surprise. Pins hiding in the carpet, waiting on my feet. Pins hiding in the carpet, sneaky little beasts. I know you're down there laughing, I know you've got a plan. I came to sew a quilted tote, not battle tiny spears by hand. Pins hiding in the carpet, oh I see what this is. This ain't a craft room anymore. This is war with sewing business. Pointy little monsters, shiny little spies. I see you in the corner with your needle-looking eyes. Pointy little monster, you think I'm going down? I've got a coupon and a plan, and I'm taking back this town. So I bought myself some battle boots, steel reinforced them in the kind you wear when quilting gets a little too extreme. I marched into that craft room like a general on parade. Those pins could try their nonsense, but my feet were not afraid. I made some little shoe covers from canvas, foam and pride. A pretty quilted armor for the war I had inside. The scissors started trembling, the needles lost their nerve. I said, that's right, you tiny punks, you're getting what you deserve. No more creeping by the ironing board, no more hiding near the door, no more lurking in the carpet pile, just waiting for my tender soul. No more sneak attacks at midnight, no more toe-step serenade. I have faced your pointy kingdom, and I am not afraid. I danced across the craft room, I strutted through the den. I laughed at every needle like you'll never win again. I folded up my fabric, put my rulers in a row, then sat down like a champion and felt a brand new foe. Oh no, 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 not the chair, not the chair too. I trusted you, cushion, I trusted this whole room. I have boots, I have shoe covers, I have strategy, I have snacks. But now I understand, this goes deeper than carpet. Pins hiding in the carpet, needles in the chair. Pins hiding in the carpet, sharp things everywhere. I thought I had defeated you, I thought I had a plan, but now I'm pricing armor for a very private land. Pins hiding in the carpet, needles on the loose. I made shoes for my battle boots, but now that's no use. I'll quilt some steel reinforced panties with batting in the seams, a full defensive underlayer for my sewing room dreams. You poke me in the foot, you got me in the thigh. You waited in the cushion like a villain in disguise. I tried to fight with courage, I tried to stand tall, but one needle in the wrong place has humbled me, y'all. So here's my white flag waving, pins, the clips, the needles. You win. You win.